Hello, everyone. So, hope you don't mind the music in the background from Mega Man Zero. You can barely hear it. But anyways, one thing I've always noticed, okay, I'm a big cartoon watcher, if you couldn't tell. And, obviously, I watch both Western and, Japanese. Because they're like the current titans of, cartoons and all that goodness. Although I think Korea's propping up. But anyways, have you ever noticed how in anime, Japanese cartoons, every character is always, or like they usually, if not almost always, if not always, take place in high school? Or, well, I don't know what high school is in Japan because they're basically in school for every waking moment of their life, which is why you always see these characters wearing a school uniform. You know, speaking of which, have they done away with that sailor uniform? That was real popular back then. That was adapted from a British toddler from the royal family. If they did, then okay then. I guess it doesn't make any sense to fetishize it anymore since it doesn't exist. Or they don't want it to exist anymore. But anyways, it was probably erased from school history because there was too many cases. I know we got a lot of cases here in the West. But anyways, yeah, they're always in high school, never in elementary school. What? This is a funny thing. When they're like 12, they're not in elementary school. They're like weird hermits, or they just don't go to school, and no one ever like. It's like every day it's summer vacation for them. All right, okay. I think I've seen like 2 cartoons where the characters were in elementary school. This one where, but no. I mean, they acted like 2-year-olds. Had the brain capacity of 5-year-olds, but I'm pretty sure they were like 12. 13. Or 14, whatever age you enter high school. If it's not just assimilated. So yeah, they're always in high school, never elementary school. Definitely never in college. Which is where a lot of these adult actions would take place. Because let's face it, when you're in high school, do you know what the hell's going on? No. Wait, first of all, you're an extremely cringy kid. Alright? You don't know how to act around people. You can even if you're like social with other girls, they're extremely picky about the kind of guy they want. And then what happens in high school, if there's a relationship, they're almost always doomed to fail. I mean, I should know. I'm not going to tell you why, but, I should know. Now, you know that saying, don't peak in high school? Is that what's happening with a lot of these, like, writers? They peak in high school, and that's the happiest time of their lives that they ever remember. Now, I know this is my personal stuff. I'm gonna continue anyway. High school was not a proud moment for me. Absolutely not. The less I remember about it, the better. Because we're just so, like, stupid in high school. We're unbelievably stupid. And even when we just barely turned, like, 18. Hell. Nuh-uh. I'm surprised we even have the right to vote at 18. Or we're considered adults at 18. I mean, the word teen is still in the freaking number. Why is that considered adult? If it was up to me, it'd be 20. For some reason, I don't know why. Because it just doesn't have teen in it. So yeah, it's always in high school. You got cartoons like High School DxD, It looks more like a college setting. There's dorm rooms. And nowadays they don't have, well, I don't think they ever did have mixed gender dorm rooms because of semi obvious problems. You know? A lot of families being started. Yeah, high school DxD. Everyone looks like they're in college, but no, they're all in high school. Alright? And then you got like, oh yeah, you got Dragon Ball. Finally, there's a mention of school. It's Gohan. Where does he go? Oh no, he's in high school. Great. And then I saw this one Japanese drama, live action, with my sister. I regret that decision. That was the only time I've seen college ever mentioned in any piece of like Japanese entertainment media. Alright? Because she actually did go into college like at the end. Oh, spoilers. Spoilers for a horrible drama. But anyways, I mean, I don't know. That kind of scares me. You know that stupid myth where just because you create cartoons means that you're always childish. You've never grown up. I like to tell those people to go kick rocks. But my case is not being proven here with all, And then, there is that thing that we tend to take a lot of our high school mannerisms with us throughout life. Like bullying, tattletaling, being stuck up, clan loyalty, clique loyalty. I mean, come on. Now, what about the demographic? Now, yeah, I guess there is a case there. Because a lot of the audience are just high schoolers. But I mean, how much could you obviously pander to an audience before they start catching on? Like, imagine if they made Godzilla, like, they outwardly stated that he was a teenager. I mean, they didn't, or he was a young adult. That would piss me off. And now what? I'm pretty sure nobody cares that Goku went to high school. If there was... Oh yeah, there was. There was Dragon Ball Evolution. It sucked. Yeah, like, even objectively, it was a terrible movie. Where Goku was actually in high school. Now, what's the other thing? I forgot. Yeah, do high schoolers really read comics? No. They're more like playing video games. They're not even watching cartoons either because they think it's for kids, little babies. I mean, I was not reading comics in high school. I barely even drew in high school. I was playing video games. So really, they should be targeting like young adults. And most of these comics are aimed really in the age range of young adults, anyways. Since they can't go like 2 pages without having an erotic scene or something that's debatably pornographic. I mean, that's kind of be the second sentence of every law. So, yeah. These stories always take place in high school. Now, there's one more argument you could make. I'm totally not just making up arguments so I can wait out the runtime. It's a coming of age story. Oh my god, there are 7 billion coming of age stories in Japan. I mean, yeah, in the West, I guess we got the same problem. We got the hero's journey, and they got the coming of age. How often could they possibly do it? How about entrance into adulthood? You never ever see that. And when you do, it's not really touched upon. It's more like, oh, I gotta fight a bunch of bad guys. And now I'm 20 for some reason. Still gotta fight a bunch of bad guys. It's their adulthood. They're hard to deal with taxes. Well, anyways, yeah, this was a complete pointless rant. Good night.